When I help a business owner get more confident and clear in their numbers, it's not just for them, it's like for all their employees and their teams and their family. And it's like a real ripple effect. The 100 clients I have now in my world is actually helping potentially like 1,000 plus people. By and large, people hate finance. Nobody wants to sign up to a 12-month finance coaching call.
So then you went to like specific results.
I totally backfit.
It's always like 50%, like what do I tactically need to do, and 50% borrowing somebody else's confidence when you don't have it.
Exactly.
For me, it's been really helpful.
Exactly.
We're here in Cabo, just finished boardroom, and I'm here with Gavin Smith, the world's coolest numbers guy. Stoked to have you here, man.
It's a low bar.
So as we order coffee, what if you help business owners with their numbers?
Correct.
You help them make numbers A, simple, and B, useful?
Correct.
What do you used to do that gives you the skills for this job?
Yeah, so the backstory, there's kind of 3 elements to it. Started as a regular accountant. It's like a chartered accountant, auditor with KPMG. Next phase was the commercial side. Which was a journey through to being a CFO for like a big marketing agency. Very international role. And then the third phase was left the accounting career and became a small business owner. So started a Pilates studio, bought a bar.
Now a little mini bar empire.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it's a journey from like accountant to commercial to business owner. And then the final step into coaching was like, take that finance background, what I did with finance in my own small businesses, and now I teach that to other business owners.
What do you think people get wrong about their numbers that makes it harder?
To start with, people bring a lot of baggage from high school or something that they just think, I suck at numbers are hard, numbers are boring. It was me. And so these kind of stories or baggage gets in the way of them ever actually engaging in them. And then they trust the accountant or the advisors around them to be the finance people. But bookkeepers are data entry, accountants are compliance. The people who need to know what's going on and make decisions daily is the business owner. So somebody needs to take ownership at some point for understanding and, more importantly, actually using the numbers in the business.
So much. That's great. We're going to grab coffees in just a moment. Before we do, what is the funnest part about your new job, new career? What do you love about it?
The best part is over this journey, I've just been able to drop everything that I think is boring and shit in the accounting world. And some of that I had to do in the beginning, but I've been able to bring team in to get them doing the boring stuff. And so I literally just get to have the fun conversations now, which is where I have those moments where I talk to people, showing them their numbers in my tools, and just the wow and the impact it has. I just keep having those moments all day long, and that's the fun stuff.
Dude, that's
the thing I get to do all the time.
That's amazing. Can we please get one espresso?
Everybody?
One iced Americano?
See.
One. Iced Americano?
See.
Maybe,
I've had like 4 coffees already. Huge. I'm like a little bit, maybe like a peanut butter smoothie. 90 seconds, first 30 seconds before we started working together. What was going on in the business? Maybe top 3 frustrations. You do that while I sign this.
Yeah, so basically started out the consulting journey. So I was just having those same frustrations of 1, having to find clients, 2, just doing all the work myself. Lots of it for just one-on-one big client relationships. It's a typical thing. So not super fulfilling. Great in terms of paying the bills, but capped in terms of what I was ever going to do with it. And it was like some of the stuff I loved, a lot of the stuff I didn't love as well. So it was, I think in terms of that typical, I was a consultant before being a coach, it was kind of all the same pain points that most people are facing.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, how long ago?
I think I started this business like 4.5 years ago, and I did about a year of consulting. And then $1 Million Coach book dropped into my world somehow. I printed it, and I know it sat on the coffee table at home for like 6 months before I finally picked it up. And then when I did, I was just like, it was one of those books that was just written to me, about me kind of thing. So it was the right space. So that journey was like 4 years ago when I found you. 3.5 years ago.
And if you're happy to share, if you're not, we can cut it out. You want me to go this way? I'm getting like weird hand signals. How many clients did you have? Where was Rev sort of roughly back then?
So back then, it was like 10K months. So I was only doing part-time. I was also running my own small businesses at this point. So I was just doing basically ad hoc consulting work It just wasn't consistent. Yeah. Some months would be like 20, some would be 5, depending on just what was flowing in.
Yeah.
What was the other part of that question?
I can't remember.
Okay.
So so let's go to today.
Yeah.
Where are we at right now? And then we'll reverse engineer somehow.
Okay. Where we are today, last 4-month average would be 100K.
Dude.
Yeah.
So good.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah. Hell yes.
Yeah.
What's the best part about, actually, if you think about like from 10K to 100K, what's new, different, and better in your life right now? And then what's kind of the same?
Well, let's start with 100K months is better than 10K months. So that's an obvious one.
Yep.
Like I said before, it's like I'm focusing on what I get to do now is the stuff I love doing.
Yeah.
Like the fun stuff.
Yeah.
There's just the breakthrough conversations, that part where you can see if somebody has that wow moment, they're like, oh, it's really easy, and oh, I could be there, and that it's really fulfilling, like having that impact with people.
100%.
Instead of doing 1 or 2 clients a month, I have 100 clients.
He's just given us the signal. Gracias. Hey, beautiful. How are you? See you soon. So glad you came.
Oh my god.
See you.
Debbie Leagues.
I signed it over here.
Thank you very much.
I'll just carry this. Do you want to hold that big
I'll
one?
play the whole thing, right?
Oh yeah, amazing. Shout out to Jacinta. Yeah, okay. So of course, 100K months is more fun than 10K months.
Yeah.
I
Agree.
What's better about life and weeks than?
Yeah, so definitely in terms of just fulfillment, I was saying I get to have the wow conversations with people.
Yeah.
I now have 100 clients in my program instead of...
Are we going here?
So instead of being able to deal with, 1 to 5 clients a month,
Yep.
I have 100 clients in my world.
Yeah.
And that number's only growing. And so there's that personal fulfillment in terms of the actual impact, ripple effect we're making is huge.
100%.
I have a team now. I love my team.
Yeah.
They also do the shitty parts of the business or the shitty parts of the accounting I don't want to do. So that's also awesome. Don't have to be in that space anymore.
What hasn't changed?
What hasn't changed? That's a good question. I think, I don't know, there's something in just like getting to be yourself.
Yeah.
Like I was myself in the previous business, but it was just a lot of the parts I didn't love doing as well. Whereas now it's just becoming easier and easier to just be yourself and do the things you love.
Yeah, I think that's what like Black Belt and Boardroom, like this whole world is really about that.
Yeah. 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 You did that training, like it's the start of last year where you had I remember the training had the mixing decks about
Yeah.
which parts of your business do you love or hate. And that was one of the things at the time where I was like, the parts that were making the current business win back then were also the parts that I hated.
Yeah.
And to say no to some of that stuff, and actually said no to some clients. And at that point in time, I had different programs going on. It was a little bit confusing. And to be able to create the program that suited me, that I wanted to do.
And
then have serve some of them. To also have the confidence to go back to a bunch of them who've been there forever that I felt really obligated to and just be like, sorry guys, this is the service now. You can either stay or you can go.
Yeah.
And having that confidence that new program, while I would go through a valley, would come back out the other side and be better.
Yeah.
And I'm now in the be better stage and I'm doing the things I like doing.
Yeah, I love it.
That's nice.
Let's talk about that journey, because nobody goes 10K, 100K next month, and it's all smooth.
It's lovely on a 5-year graph.
I was on a 5-year graph. Right. So you've sent me these color-coded spreadsheets by Beltman, which I love.
Yeah.
Tell me about a time when it was really freaking hard, and either you just felt like you were working super hard and not seeing the return, like a moment where it's like, all right, is this even worth it?
Yeah. So the whole journey of the 4 years was first of all, creating a coaching program. So I had to unpack the IP.
Yeah.
I used the clients program.
Yep.
It was awesome. I love it. Anybody who comes to me who wants to be a coach, I'm like, do this program, because it was the thing that took me from not having a clue to understand what coaching is and making something.
Yeah.
Was able to sell something within a couple of months, which enabled me to get in the door of Black Belt.
Yeah.
So then it was 18 months from 0 to 40.
Yeah.
Was the journey. And the product that took me from 0 to 40 reached its cap at that point in time.
Yeah.
And there was another 18 months just sat at 40. Like it bounced from
Really?
50 to 35, 50 to 30, somewhere in there. But it's essentially...
What was the sticking point?
40.
Like, what was the thing that made it?
It wasn't a scalable model still.
Right.
Still had too much of me involved. And then at that point in time, I still had too much of the shit I didn't like doing as well, like the boring side of accounting.
Yeah, so
That
more
was, you know,
clients equals more not fun.
yeah, and then it still involved like talking to the bigger clients every month, one-on-one. And I just found that so draining.
Yeah.
It was fun for like 2 months. 10 months later, it's just like the same guy again, like telling him the same thing, and it just wasn't fulfilling at all.
Yeah.
If you looked, so 18 months of flatlining around that 40K average.
Yeah.
If you looked under the hood of the numbers and saw what was going on,
Yeah.
it was actually about 3 or 4 different, like burn it down, build it up, burn it down, build it up,
right.
trying to get it right in that space.
Yeah.
And an element of like seeing what's working for people around me and trying that.
Yeah.
And it worked, but it didn't work, or.
It was right, maybe for them and not for you.
Exactly, yeah.
So give us like 2 or 3 moments where you did something, a right move,
Yeah.
that jumped you.
And
So
it
there
might be
was
3, it might be 1, doesn't really matter, but
Yeah, so the last year's intensive in Fiji,
yeah.
I got the wrong advice at the mastermind, but I got it because I went looking for it. Because I went there thinking, you know, this is what I need to do, and I know this is what everybody else on the table is doing, and so it was an easy conversation to be told, you know, make your program bigger and more expensive and longer.
And what was the right advice? What was the advice you finally
The
gave?
breakthrough I had was coming home and trying to sell that bigger, longer program.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, I was like, 1, this is really hard to sell. 2, no other coaches are going to refer to me because I'm now a comparative sized business in terms of budget, and anyone who's coaching rollers to me. And then I also had the breakthrough. I was like, by and large, people hate finance.
Yep.
Nobody wants to sign up to a 12-month finance coaching call,
Yep.
which is going to be, you know, long and very involved.
So then you went to like specific results.
Totally backflipped it.
Yeah.
And I went, this is now a 90-day program.
Yeah.
Not even 3 months, because that's way too long. 90 days, hit shorter.
Yeah. So much shorter.
Yeah. Lots of done for you.
Yeah.
Utilizing my team, my tools, everything is like engineered to give them the biggest hit in 0 to 90 days.
Yep.
As fast as I could.
Yep.
Made simple, made clear.
5.
Was 5, now 6.
Yep.
So most people I show the offer to, they're like, dude, this could be 10K or whatever.
Yeah.
But
It could, but it's got a job.
yeah, I also, there's that like trade-off of impact versus dollars sort of thing. And I love actually the fact that it's an easy easy buy for people.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a huge breakthrough to make a program short, fast, way more affordable.
Yeah.
That straight away made it start selling.
Yeah.
Finally getting the messaging right around it as well. I don't do simplify, know, and use your numbers. I give you clarity, confidence, and growth. And it's like just the way it's outcome driven.
Yeah. One's
you-
process, one's results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you gave me a massive breakthrough one day on a walk around this national park where I was talking about some of the frustrations I was having in sales calls. And one of them was my audience are financially illiterate.
Yeah.
They don't know how to make a finance decision. And I'm trying to get them to buy a course, and they're like scared to make any finance decisions at all. And this is what's holding them back in life and in their business in general.
Yeah, and in buying the thing.
Yeah. And you were like, so how would you solve that? And I was like, well, the first thing I do for anybody is give them a cash flow forecast so they can see exactly what's in the bank, what's coming out, coming and going over the coming weeks, months. And they have so much more like, they stop stressing about cash. They can slow down and realize, oh, my business is going to be okay. I can get there. I can make financial decisions. So this is how I would solve it. Let them see their cash flow forecast, know they can afford this and it is the right thing for them. And you were like, well, why don't you just do that for them? And so it was such a light bulb, easy thing in talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
So the quick win is anybody who joins my program has a cash flow forecast in 7 days. Me or coaches in my team will meet with them for 30 minutes, take them through exactly where they are cash-wise, where they're going. And this is our promise. It's, if this was a bad financial decision for you, you can't afford this is going to put stress into your business, we're going to refund you in full. I'm going to point you to where you need to go to get the help you need, what's going on in your numbers.
Yeah.
So it just took away the risk or the stress of somebody doing this program. And instantly I would say that was a
big trust builder.
a doubling of conversions in the sales conversation.
Yeah, right.
Straight away. Just because that's what my audience was struggling with. So to give them a quick win solution and take the risk out of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's people who are really cash flow stressed to them, like, just do this anyhow, even if we know you're going to say no, because I'm going to build something and help you out anyhow, and you're going to get some clarity within 1 week.
Yeah.
And inevitably, the ones that are the worst are the ones that once they do it, they're like,
Oh, I
this is
really
awesome, I need this, can you help me?
yeah.
And then they stay on anyhow. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
What's the biggest breakthrough that you've helped people get? I think my hunch is that there's probably some people watching this who are scared of the numbers.
Yeah.
Or avoid the numbers or whatever. Like, talk to them as if they're working with you. Like, what's on the other side of this, and how is it?
Yeah, so how I work with people, the first thing we do over the first 30 days, so it's a 90-day thing. There's 3 phases: clarity, confidence, and growth.
Yeah.
But that first phase is the one that people love the most, because all I'm doing is taking their numbers, simplifying them in a way that's so simple and clear, like basic color-coded charts, basic things where this thing that has been like a black hole for them for sometimes 20 plus years in business is all of a sudden they realize it's actually so easy. When somebody does it for them, shows them to you in a way that's simple, they just have such a breakthrough straight away. And so for anybody who's like in business, hates the numbers side of it, don't try to think you need to be an awesome accountant or understand the numbers or make great decisions. All you need to do is simplify and get clarity. Once you have clarity, like I'm talking half a dozen numbers is all you need to know. Simplify down. Once you have clarity, it becomes so much easier to then go to the next stage, to then actually know them and get confidence and then actually use them to make better decisions. All that stuff can come, but just start with like, how do I make this easy so that I can actually finally understand what's going on?
Yeah, that's good. Almost no one's self-made. We're all community made. Who's a couple of people in the squad that deserve a shout out?
And for what?
Okay. So I'll go with you because there's been so much I've done from you out of the whole space. Who else is great that I've spoken to? Nick, my mate, Nick Scotty, he and I just bounce ideas off each other all the time. We've got a little squad going on of a few guys. There's Mick, Conrad, the eviction coach, and Owen and Lee, the two barber coaches.
Great guys.
We actually know each other from a previous business coaching program and so we're now all in this space. We've all connected. We've just got a little Facebook chat group where we have a standing meeting every week. Probably happens once a month when we're actually lined up for it. But it's great having that extra crew of guys who are actually really encouraging about it. And we actually, when someone has a big breakthrough, they share it on theirs. So like, real shout out to Conrad. He had an awesome one.
He did.
The one a few months back where he was like, how he takes his transcripts from his either his sales calls or more importantly, his weekly coaching calls, and then asks for what are my audience's pain points and challenges in their words and marry that to what I'm doing. And then like being able to utilize that for ads or messaging or everything. That's been a huge breakthrough for like everybody in our crew. And so Conrad did that, filmed the loom, shared it on there. All of us doing that. Yeah, I am. And it's been awesome too.
Okay, let's dig into that. Is that okay? Sorry for the rest of the shout outs. They get nothing.
Sorry.
What's one thing that you picked up from a transcript that you turned into marketing that's worked?
So what's one thing? I'm trying to think of what
a theme or is it be languaging or?
No. Yeah, like it's just going to be all sort of in that same financing space of where I'm dealing, like with people hating tax bills or surprises or people feeling frustrated about not knowing what to do. But it's more so being able to just make them super simple. One's not coming to the top of my head right now, but if you went to my Instagram feed, you would see these simple word-based ones, which are like maybe a 2 or 3 slide carousel, which is like something that
there was
someone's pain point, how it should be a different belief, what could be kind of thing.
I love it. That's good. The trajectory we talked about, like, here and then flat for a bit and then here and then flat for a bit. And now we're on this trajectory. And we're buying bars like it's nobody's business. Where's next?
So
where are we headed?
This event, so I hit that kind of 100K mark and that was nice. You were like, straight away called me to celebrate. But you're also like, just sit in the what comes next kind of stage. And I love what I do for the ripple effect. So when I was much younger, go right back, pre even being an accountant, I was involved in 2 businesses that failed back to back. Family friends, some retired people invested in something. Nothing to do with me. I was just an employee in there and saw the stress and what happens. And that's kind of stuck with me right through this journey and a bit of a driver behind what I do. And it's not for, when I help a business owner get more confident and clear in their numbers, it's not just for them, it's like for all their employees and their teams and their family. And it's like a real ripple effect. And so I know the 100 clients I have now in my world is actually helping potentially like 1,000 plus people. And so I'm definitely driven by the thought that if I could have 1,000 clients, this number of people that are being helped by the ripple effect is getting huge. So hitting the 100, it was like, okay, I've 10x'd in 4 years, this journey. And so I was like, what would it look like to 10x again? And that felt a little bit of a preposterous, don't speak out loud kind of thing to do. I like saying it feels nice, but is it realistically achievable? But coming here to this event specifically and hanging out with the boardroomers for the first time. And being like, what's your goal? And it's like, well, I would love to 10x this business in 5 years, and had someone being like, you're not thinking big enough. You could do that in 2 years, and why haven't you done this? And like, these are the people, go talk to him. He's done it last time, and this is how you do it. And So it's gone from being a bit of a pie in the sky thing to like, okay, I'm in the right space with the right people who've done it before that I can learn from, and
That's exciting.
yeah, basically get the pushing along the way to be able to make it happen.
Yeah. It's always like 50%, like, what do I tactically need to do? And 50% borrowing somebody else's confidence when you don't have it.
Exactly.
For me, it's been helpful.
Exactly.
Dude.
And also, it's not even just it's possible, but it's possible in a shorter time frame as well.
Yeah.
Like, why are you waiting 5 years to do it?
Yeah.
Why are you doing it now?
Yeah.
And there's that. Well, what's the constraint? How do we solve?
Yeah.
And so I came here with a couple of constraints, and I've got solutions on how do we solve already, which is the kind of things which I know are. So I've hit this 100K, and it's been like 4 months of here.
Yeah. So,
And so I'm at
there's
another
another
plateau,
unlock. Yeah.
and I've come here and been able to find the little things which are going to help me unlock to go against.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's really cool. I do this because I just love helping the good guys win. And not only is your business good and your business has got a good heart, but I get to hang out with you when we're in Noosa on the walks. You are 100% one of the good guys, and I'm super proud.
Yeah.
It's been super fun watching the journey, and I'm very, very excited to see where it goes. So thanks for taking a moment and drinking some coffee and hanging out.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
I
He's like 1,000.
I know you hear this from everybody, but super, super grateful you came into my world, because it's not necessarily about the money. Like I was saying, the impact I get to make going on to people,
100%.
and being here and seeing how many people you're actually doing that for just makes me think what incredible impact you have on the world in terms of the people you're helping, which are helping people, It's amazing. So
It's pretty special, isn't it?
yeah, I'm super grateful.
You had a moment the other night on the dinner on the rooftop, just like someone's like, "Are you proud?" I'm like, well, I'm proud of them, and I guess I'm proud of us, like creating a place that people so great could feel at home in.
Yeah.
But I'm super excited about the ripples of, like, I get to live my purpose by helping you do yours and do theirs, and it's pretty rad.
I had another thing I got from Jason at dinner.
Yeah.
Was when I last saw him was in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I sat next to him there
2 years ago.
and I got a 20K belt, an orange belt. And it was like, was a yellow belt at that point. And yeah, I got it at that point and I was like, last time I sat next to you at dinner, I was at this level. This time I'm getting a black belt.
Yeah.
2 years later. It's been a journey, and he was like, what he finds amazing about what you've created here is when he went through the journey from starting to black belt, he said it took him a long time and it was a real rarity for someone to get it. And then he's saying now at every event, there's people getting them.
Yeah.
And it's been a much shorter journey.
Yes.
He's like, you've created the machine that's actually now being able to pump them out like much quicker.
Yeah. Part of it is systems, and part of it is now, like, first 4 minute mile was like impossible, and now it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, the pathway's there. You just gotta like double down and do it.
It's good. Bro, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all that.
You're welcome.